So I guess just to summarize, we all pretty much agree that emulators, pale in comparison to the actual video game, right? Like there is like, I mean, because obviously there are the upper hands that you do have from emulators is that you do have access to just, you got access
everything.
to
Yeah, there is a place for emulators, but people like, I think me, I prefer to have that. I like having a catalog of something. You know what I mean? Like a physical, tangible catalog is almost like holding a piece of history, almost.
Yeah.
Like my boys are not allowed to touch my Super Nintendo. Like I can't chance them breaking anything. Like it's mine. It's a treasure. Don't touch it ever.
You won't be able to appreciate its greatness.
Right. Like you have Nintendo Switches. Don't touch my Super Nintendo. There's no need for you to do that.
Exactly. You're not going to feel that way about a RetroPie, are you?
Right. No. And you know what? I've thought about getting one, but it won't be the same. It's not the same. I feel like I'm cheating myself or something.
Oh, man.
We get a lot of people talking about that in the shop, and I think just like you guys said, there's a place for them, but most people like the original stuff. And the other thing is they make these things called EverDrives now. Are you guys familiar with those?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a company, I can't recall their name offhand because I don't own any of their products, but they make these things called EverDrive cartridges. So they'll make one for the N64, for example. And what the EverDrive cartridge is, it has every single N64 game on it, and it plays it through the N64 console, presumably using FPGA, which is a one-to-one conversion of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't have that. No, they are expensive, but they make them for a number of consoles. So a lot of people that just don't have the space for whatever reason, or a lot of people, maybe they've gotten married or had a kid and they have to get rid of their stuff, so they'll maybe switch over to that. But the people that come to the store feel the same way as you, Andre. They just want the physical thing.
You gotta have it, man.
Isn't
that sad, man? You get married and start having kids and you gotta give up what you really
makes me sad. And when people, I mean, we get a lot of trade-ins at the store, and some of them I feel sad about because you can tell the person doesn't want to get rid of it, but their spouse is like, look, it's time for you to get rid of this stuff.
Oh man,
it's heartbreaking. And like we said with the RPGs, these people, like, let's just say someone's trading in, a lot of 30 Super Nintendo games and 10 of them are RPGs. I mean, they play through all those games. That's 300-400 hours of their life, and maybe if they played them multiple times, that they look on so fondly, and now that they're giving it up, it's really, literally taking a piece of them away. It's really sad.
Right.
They know they can't go back. You know what I'm saying? Like every couple of years, ever since I played Final Fantasy Tactics, I always knew that I could go back and play Final Fantasy Tactics. You know what I'm saying? To give it up. I even got it on my phone. Like I got it on my phone. Like I still want to be able to play it.
Yeah. You gotta have it, man. You gotta have it. Like right now, I have maybe 3 books worth of Pokemon cards. My boys, can I look at your Pokemon? Absolutely not. You're not allowed.
Those have gotten really valuable in the last year or so.
I'm saying, like, and you would have never known. Like, this is stuff that you just kind of forget that you have. But when you open it up and you look at, these old cards from your childhood, it brings something back in you. It almost reignites whatever that was back then.
That's the power of nostalgia, man. It smells the same. It looks the same. It brings you back to that time.
Yeah.
And that's what's so cool about having the store is we get to see that almost every day. People coming in, just having that feeling, seeing what they haven't seen in so long. I mean, a lot of people are collectors and they know exactly, like, they're in the retro gaming thing, but a lot of people haven't seen this stuff in 20 years and they're like, oh, let's check out the shop. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Paperboy for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, I mean, they just get so excited. It's such a joy to see every day.
It's almost like you own a museum.
Yeah, it feels like that in a way.
That's awesome.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Owning a museum, like, hey, you want this vintage piece of art?
Yeah,
I do.
Essentially, yeah. But that's how I feel about my the Pokemon cards. To me, that stuff is more like in the line of art. I'm not gonna crack that thing open and build a deck or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And go play somebody. It's literally there for show on the mantle, you know.
It's for you to be able to talk smack. You could be like, yo, you know, I could have a match right now. Like, we could battle right now if you want right now. I could go. I have the deck. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
I got everything I need right here in this book. But yeah, it's interesting. I like that the old is becoming new again. I think it's a good thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Spotify and DC Radio 96.3 HD4 on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. for all your anime talk, video games, and everything important to the Black nerd community.
And don't forget to check out our website and our YouTube channel for the special guest interviews with some of your favorite anime voice actors in anime.
Get you some real talk, get you some information to the streets.
Okay, no crazy feedback.
No craziness.